welcome back to my channel. I know, different scene. I am in my car. My camera is set very very scarily on my dashboard, and you will probably be seeing a lot of my little mirror keychain thing that I have right there swinging into the scene as I drive. But I thought this was the perfect time. I have a 2-hour drive home. I'm actually just going home for like not even 2 hours. I'm just picking up a few things, which I will explain for what in a moment. But if you are new to my channel, my name is Cassie. I film lifestyle and fitness videos, nutrition, a little bit of everything. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button below to stick around for more and check out my previous videos. And if you are interested in a quick little, probably not quick, it's probably going to be long, life update, we will just get straight into my life update. So pretty much I have a few topics in mind that I'm going to talk about, but overall this is just going to literally be a life update, what has been going on since the last video that I filmed. I have been crazy busy. I actually filmed this video a few weeks ago and I was planning on uploading it, but I never did, and then a bunch of stuff happened, and so I ended up just feeling like I need to refilm it, and I have more stuff I need to talk about, so that's what I'm going to talk about. Starters, obviously, you can tell I am in a different vehicle. I'm actually in my brand new car. I absolutely love it. I adore it. Pretty much what happened was my Civic, which was the car I've had since I turned 16, 17 in high school. I was driving and somebody rear-ended me and my car was totaled. So yeah, it was gone. I couldn't do anything about it. I found this car. It is actually a Focus. I absolutely love it. It is super sleek and sporty. It's a hatchback. I'm obsessed with it, so it ended up being for the best that my Civic is gone. Yep, so that happened, honestly, I think 2 weeks after I started school. So I'm just taking 20 credits. I'm training a client. I am absolutely hectic, so much stuff going on. Sorry that I have my sunglasses on. It is snowy outside in New York and I can't see without my sunglasses on, so I'm not going to take these off because it'll be dangerous. But what else? So I went to Europe. If you watched my Italy travel diary, you would have seen that. I was in Europe for about 3 weeks over winter break. It was incredible. I was actually in both Italy and Germany. It was so much fun. I had an amazing time. And then I got back and I started school 3 days, not even 3 days, it was 2 days later. So I had no time to really do anything. And then I was just full on into school, getting adjusted to having classes, figuring that stuff out. I got back to work, where I worked during school, and then also, like I said, I started training a client, so I had to make a program, and I trained her 2 days a week, which has also been absolutely incredible. I love the experience, and it really just reinforced the fact that that's what I want to do with my life. And so right now it is actually the very first day of spring break. I have the next week off, and that's why I wanted to film this, because I'm going to have time to edit it, and I'm going to upload and get my life back in order. If you follow me on Instagram, which I will have it here on the screen, and I also will have it linked below, I talked about how I kind of took about a week off from Instagram. I wasn't posting, I just wasn't saying anything. I didn't explain why, I just kind of did it. And I wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit right now in this video. which is why I didn't talk about it on my channel. But ultimately, I just needed a break from social media. I needed this break from my YouTube channel. I really needed to get really focused on myself again and my own health, my mental health. And for a while, like Instagram towards the end, I just felt like I was posting stuff just to post, and that's not what I wanted to do. And I also was just insanely busy. It wasn't on the top of my list. It wasn't on my priorities. I love my YouTube channel. I love you guys, and I love my Instagram and everyone, all my friends on there. But sometimes I just need a break. I know that everyone does it. Everyone needs that time. So yeah, I took a break from Instagram. I totally just stayed off of my fitness Instagram. I haven't watched any YouTube videos. I literally was not even like scrolling on Instagram because I didn't have time for it. But now I am back. I am posting. I have found like that peace and where I need to be with my Instagram. So it should be good now. I should be fine, but I can't say that I won't take a break again in the future. I never know. I really want to post more like food pics and what I'm eating, which also, that is something I'm going to talk about. So yeah, anyways, I'm like, my mind's a mess, so I'm sorry if this video is a mess. But yeah, I want to post more photos of like what I'm eating, but I want them to be a specific way, and I also want to keep posting videos of like what I do in the gym. I'm trying to get more like okay with filming in the gym. It's hard. I'm not used to it, and people look at me like I'm insane, and then they also hate when they are in the background of my thing. So luckily I go to the gym early and it's pretty empty, but I'm just again trying to get used to that. But in terms of my diet, that was also something that I was figuring out for the past couple months, honestly, like since this summer. I have been having like stomach pain, like cramping, and just really like a lot of discomfort, and it just wasn't feeling good. It wasn't feeling the way that it's supposed to be feeling. And so I kind of did a elimination diet for a while. I tried cutting out dairy to see if maybe that's what was making my stomach upset, and that wasn't the case. I don't eat meat, so I know that it's not that. I tried cutting out like sugar because I was thinking maybe I'm eating too much sugar. It wasn't that. And actually ultimately what happened was my mom said maybe I should cut out gluten, and I was like, I'm not gluten intolerant. I do not have a gluten sensitivity. I was like, I have eaten gluten my entire life. Why all of a sudden would I not be able to eat gluten? Well, let me tell ya, I all of a sudden wasn't able to eat gluten. As soon as I cut out the gluten, as soon as I stopped eating it for I think about a week, nothing. I never got the stomach cramps. My stomach was fine. It never got upset. I never, like, this is gonna get personal, I wasn't ever constipated. Like, honestly, I was fine. And so I'm gluten sensitive. Now, I'm not gluten intolerant. I know that I can eat gluten and be okay, but I definitely don't eat gluten anymore because it hurts. It makes my stomach upset. It's uncomfortable. I get so bloated. Like, I was so bloated, and I didn't understand it, and I thought it was like, I don't even know what I thought it was from. So I actually do not eat gluten anymore. So I would say, honestly, at this point in my life, I am kind of like, I guess, a version of a vegetarian paleo, because I really don't eat a lot of carbs anymore, just due to the fact that I don't eat gluten, and I also just don't, like, I love potatoes, but I like sweet potatoes better. I don't eat a lot of potatoes. I really don't eat chips anymore. My diet is literally vegetables and like quinoa pasta. I've got rice and quinoa, so I'm like kind of paleo, kind of not, but that is what my diet has been, like my diet changes have been recently. And it's been fine. I like it, honestly. I don't get bloated anymore. I'm leaning out really, really well. It's on this, having to go gluten-free actually has just made a lot of things a lot easier because I'm eating a lot healthier. I'm getting way more vegetables in my diet because of the fact that that's all I can literally eat. I used to hate Brussels sprouts. I made Brussels sprouts yesterday. I also nearly caught my oven on fire because I burned my Brussels sprouts because I stupidly just put them in for way too long and I didn't check them halfway through. Like, I know that I should check them halfway through, so that happened, but then I made more and they ended up being delicious and I loved it. I need to stop rambling. This video is already gonna be like 30 minutes long. So let's move on to what I'm going home for right now. So pretty much I am going to Denver for spring break. Denver, Colorado. I need to drink coffee. I leave tomorrow. I'm planning on taking you guys with me. I'm going to try to like film. It's probably going to be a travel diary style video. Probably going to be more travel style. And then when I get back, I plan on filming more like fitness and nutrition related, what I eat in a day now that I've changed my diet. So stay tuned for that stuff. Also, I got a new tattoo. I don't know if you've been able to see it. It is actually called the Lily of the Valley. I wanted to film, but yeah, that didn't happen. So it's the Lily of the Valley. It's actually my birth month flower. I absolutely love it. It came out beautiful. It was exactly what I went into the shop wanting. Next, yeah, okay, I'm like losing my train of thought. This is a topic that I quickly want to discuss on. I look like a hot mess also. Wow, I'm so random. I apologize for this video. So recently I have been kind of starting to like dread going to the gym. I've just not been feeling it. My mind has been elsewhere. I've been really, really stressed out. Which normally when I'm stressed out, I love going to the gym. I love getting a good workout in, but I've just been waking up and just not feeling like driving there, not feeling like going there and thinking about a workout. And I don't like, what I want to stress about that is like you shouldn't be doing stuff that makes you feel like that. And if you start to feel like that, then I like 10 out of 10 recommend either taking time off from going to the gym, which is exactly what I did. I actually took time off from the gym and I did other things because I don't want the gym to become something I resent. I don't want it to feel like I go there and I'm miserable. It's my happy place. It's where I love being. So when it becomes something I'm starting to like dread doing, I just like immediately stop it and I immediately start doing something else. So actually, when I started when I started like that thought process, I started running. It was beautiful out for the week that I was feeling this way. And so I decided to just take my body and take myself, wake up at 7 o'clock and just go for like a nice run. I did speed runs, I just did like jogs, I did slow runs. And like doing that helped so much. It totally helped with my stress levels. Honestly, I really fell back in love with running because when I was in high school, I did a lot of running. And then when I graduated and I went to college, I just didn't run anymore. I went to the gym, and this past year I just didn't like running, but now I honestly am getting way more into it. I love it again. I think it's great. It really is a great form of stress relief. So I did that, and I would go to the gym and do abs, and I would just do kind of at home stuff. I did a lot of yoga. I went to a really awesome yoga class and did headstands and just like messed around. And I feel like that's so important when you start to get really bored of your routine or start to resent the gym, start to resent what you're doing. Just change it up. It is about living a healthy, active lifestyle. It doesn't mean you have to go to the gym. Like, don't force yourself to do something if you aren't really into it, because then that's literally how you create situations where you don't want to go to the gym. And then it'll slowly become, you'll start waking up and you'll be like, oh, I'll go to the gym later, I'll do this later, and then you end up just not doing it at all, and you ended up not doing any activity, no like work, and that just becomes way worse than if you had originally, you know, just stopped, like taking a break. If you have a week and you just need a week off, you don't want to go to the gym, take that time. Don't feel guilty, don't feel bad. Your body needs it. Sometimes your mental health, sometimes for your physical health to be the best, you need to take a break. You need to like let your everything chill, and then you'll realize that it works out. But let's see, so this week I was running. I did my last day of my 6:45 a.m. class. Thank God for that. And then I was just doing yoga at home stuff. Today was actually the first day that I was like excited that I really wanted to get back in the gym, and I just went on the Stairmaster for 30 minutes. We got like 6 brand new Stairmasters at our gym, and they are literally the best things ever. The speed gets so fast. On our old ones, I couldn't really do like a sprint on the Stairmaster, but these new ones, the levels go up to like 25, so you can go really fast. So I tried to go up to 25. I got to about 20 and I was like full on sprinting up the stairs, and then I got really scared because I was like, you know what would suck is if I just tripped and I fell and I like smashed my face into the Stairmaster. So I ended up sticking at 20. But I was like, when I say dripping in sweat, I was this stupid thing. This is what I get. I was literally dripping in sweat. Like, I got off this treadmill and my back was all sweaty, my face was sweaty, and it was really just, it was exactly what I needed. I needed a really good sweat session. This was my midterm week, so I have again been like super stressed out. So it felt good to get really sweaty, and I also realized I'm happy to be back in the gym. I love it. It is, that time off really helped. So tomorrow I plan on going to the gym before I leave for Colorado, because I'm going to be in a car for 3 hours while we drive to the airport, and then I'm going to be on like a 3 or 4 hour flight to Colorado. So I want to get a good workout in before I sit on my butt all day. And then while I'm in Colorado, the plan is actually to run. It is supposed to be like 70 degrees and sunny. So I really want to take advantage of that and totally just go for runs while I'm there, and keep my body moving and active. Obviously we'll be doing hikes. We're going like zip lining and ATVing, all stuff that is exactly up my alley. So I will probably get footage on a GoPro from ziplining and probably ATVing. So you guys will probably see some of that. Hopefully, fingers crossed that we can get that. And then you'll see, you know, stuff from me filming just in Colorado. But honestly, 20 minutes in, I gotta edit this way down. That is about it for my life update. I don't think there's really been too much else going on. I got a new tattoo, my diet has changed, my fitness stuff has changed, school, spring break, Europe, life, my Instagram is gonna change, YouTube channel is gonna change. We are hitting goals, mastering things, got a new car, lots of change. This 2018 is the year for change, which is totally fine with me because I've been doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this, I guess, car coffee talk. Maybe that'll become a thing, car coffee talk. Don't forget to subscribe below for more, and also give this video a big thumbs up because it really supports my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.